NFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dangbo in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Burrow escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
McPherson's kick is good.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
That's a gain of 3.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd and short. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he is going to have the Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
And Burrow going to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, where defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Here's Higgins out on the right side.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. 2 yards is the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cincinnati 1st down.
Pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Burrow will throw. That's complete to the tight end Sample.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Coltsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He completes it to Boyd.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Second and 5.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
Touchdown Bengals.
Jamar Chase,
34 yards.
And the Bengals will take the
That's
lead
crazy.
here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
To the goal line, but it's
GG's.
tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't break
I won.
Every receiver
I won.
everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21
I won, bro.
seconds to go here in the first half.
I got out of there.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. is going to be taken in by the Colts. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Bro, I was playing like ass, bro.
First and 15.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Well, a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year
Look
he's
at him,
having,
bro, playing like
a
super
lot
ass.
easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game.
I was trying to, Luke.
I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal.
It's cool, though, bro.
Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. Richardson now on third and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their Colts.
I'm cooling, man. My Colts mean team, they on to the conference championship. That was a way too close of a game, bro. I'm thirsty as shit. I'm about to hop on the cake, bro, boys.